Hello, fellow lights and light travelers. Welcome once again to Light Journeys Tarot. This week we are going to do a message of hope. I know that things are very divisive in the world, not just in the current country that I am living in, but I'm seeing all around the world. So I know I need a message of hope. I'm sure that many of you all feel the same, especially if you're part of this collective, wanting to raise our vibrations and bring in some love and some positivity coming through. So this is going to be a current snapshot of energies as they are now. Know that yes, nothing is set in stone. You create your own destiny by the decisions that you choose to make. But I'm hoping this shines a little light and uplifts your mood a bit and sets you forward with some beautiful messages from Spirit. This week I will be using Pax Tarot. This was a little Kickstarter deck that I bought. Just want to shout out the creator. And then also, take what resonates, leave the rest. And, take only what's for your highest good. So thank you for being here. And with that, let's get forward to the reading. So we are going to shuffle. The first card is going to be about the shift that's going to spark some new hope. The second card is going to be that core message of hope. And the final card is going to be how this message that comes through will shape what's ahead. So let's get started. And thank you again for being here. Let's get ready. Six of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Empress. All right. So this first card that we're focusing on is the shift, or the thing that's going to spark new hope. So the Six of Swords is often based around moving on, right? Transitioning. So let's see what shift, what's coming through for me with these cards. The first thing that came into my mind is like the words like, I'm ready. This is like, oh, I'm ready, right? I'm ready to transition forward. What I'm immediately drawn to, right, is it kind of feels like, right, the shadow is falling behind these individuals that are moving forward. And it feels like heavier times are going to be left behind in this transition. They're moving towards this horizon that hasn't been defined, right? You don't see a lot of description, right? Like there's not a set thing that's set here, but it's bright and it's fresh and it's this new chapter. So what's coming through for me 100% is moving away from harder, darker times and towards this new, brighter chapter, this light, this love, this new unwritten, this new journey. 100%. And yeah, it just feels collectively like we're ready for this. Everyone that's hearing this message is 100% ready for this new message. Beautiful. Ready for this new chapter. So this next card, the Three of Swords that are showing, is the card that's going to be speaking to this core message of hope that's arriving soon. So normally with the Three of Swords, you get things like, heartbreak, sadness. This, in essence, since this is, the message of hope coming through, this is going to be about recovering, releasing this pain, stepping away from this time of heartbreak. Immediately what comes into my mind is, and I've mentioned this in other readings, it's just, I just feel like it's such a beautiful quote, is, There's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. So this moment that we are collectively moving away from, this moment of shadow, was a moment of heartbreak. It was a moment of seeing the cracks. It was a moment of seeing what was not yet healed that still needs to be healed. This was collectively the universe not trying to create suffering, but saying, this is what we can step into. This is what we can heal. And if we heal these wounds, there's this beautiful, bright day ahead of us. It's not that everything's going to be perfect all the time. That's just nonsensical, right? Like, that's not how this life works. But you and all of us have been given the gift of reflecting on the things that have caused the heartbreak, that has caused the wounds, and how we are then choosing to fix it, to step into this new, more loving, more connective, healthier version of ourselves. This could be at as small as like at the microscopic level, and as big as the collective universal level, be it internally with your neighbors, with your friends, with your families, with your communities, with your countries, with the world stage. So these wounds have been reflected to show you that we can heal. We have the power. Things will get better. I'm drawn to the light kind of emanating from behind. We are going to be releasing, and that's what's happening right now. It's shedding. It's like a snake shedding its skin, or a butterfly that, was once the caterpillar that's in the cocoon, and it's going through that metamorphosis, and it's ugly and it's scary. It's, the woman that's in labor, and it's painful and it hurts and it's messy. And then when we go through it, we have this beautiful transformation, this beautiful new life. And we are being shown that there is hope, that there is light, that we will be transitioning into a better, more loving, harmonious, collective energy. This pain will hopefully help to spark more collective love. Because at the end of the day, what we are wanting is love and connection and togetherness. And we don't want to feel hurt. And this is saying, this isn't going to last forever. This is being cracked open to let the light in. And it's being cracked open because these things have been established as such. And yes, they need to change. So let us show you what things can be changed, and then step into it. Claim your power. And then we're going to move forward into this light, into this new version, into this unwritten, beautiful, light-filled version of ourselves that have learned from the shadows of the past, the shadows that are going to fall behind us, that will be no more. Nice. So the final card is going to be speaking to what this message of hope is coming through, and what it's going to shape coming ahead. So we ended up with the Empress card. And the Empress is about nurturing. This is about giving, receiving love, creativity, growth, expansion. Let's see what's coming through. Like, immediately I'm drawn to her stomach, and like what was just coming through, like I had mentioned about, women giving birth, we are currently giving birth to a new world. This process, this collective feeling that we've been feeling, is going to help and is part of the transition of healing, of leaving behind past shadows and moving into the light, into this new world that we haven't written yet. We are birthing a new world. You are birthing even as small as new experiences within yourself. You yourself might be rising up and healing and integrating lessons from within yourself and saying, I've made mistakes. I am choosing to learn from these mistakes. I am choosing to hold my head high and move forward in a more empowered, loving, connected, triumphant version of myself. And I'm going to show myself nurture. And I'm going to show the world nurture. And it's going to be lush, right? We are bringing in this lush new reality. We are birthing a new world collectively together. And it starts with you. It starts with you internally, choosing to be more loving to yourself and to the people around you. And that emanates an energy of love that is unstoppable. This nurturing, this love, this plants the seeds, this waters and nurtures us individually and collectively, that we will bring forth a new loving energy and world. This is the message of hope. And we have to believe and we have to know that this is what's coming. Don't let media or naysayers, plant that thread of doubt, right? You hold the power to create the world that you want. The power is with the people. And if the people vibrate at an energy of love and of nurturing, then we can birth the world that's more loving and connected and more fruitful and lush that we want to see. Beautiful. I want to pull through an oracle card just to round this out. I'm going to go with the wisdom of the hidden realms. And then depending on how I'm feeling, I may pull forward another oracle deck, or if the reading feels complete, I'll leave it as such. So let's see what comes through. Okay. The word Lord, communication, praise, and then it says also dishonesty. Okay, let's see what this says. Let me look up the book. Okay, so the word Lord, communication, praise, dishonesty. So, ally. The word Lord rules communication of all kinds and lets you know that positive interactions can be expected when he arrives as your ally. He only speaks with positive words and praises all he sees. He reminds you of the laws of abundance and praise. When you bless the world, it blesses you back. So, bring forward that love and that positive vibration, right? So thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. When you say affirming, supportive words, they carry an energy that returns to you in physical form. So there you go, right? I was talking about, and I love when Spirit comes through with messages like this. This could be you loving and supporting yourself and stepping forward with love and then emanating that energy out. So thank you, Spirit, again for this confirmation. Remember that each one has power and will resonate into the universe, seeking its reflection in manifest form. Your body responds to praise, as does everything in the world around you. Praise it for its inherent health and beauty. Applaud yourself for everything you do. as even the tiniest accomplishments are important. Praise your bills. Give thanks for the services you enjoy, and watch the ability to pay them increase as you align with Spirit's increasing power. This is also a time to remember the powerful practice of affirmations. Write them down and speak them aloud as a spiritual exercise. Say it is so, and it will be. It is a very auspicious sign when the word Lord chooses to be your ally. So, I think what's coming across is that with this breaking down of the old and that old energy that we're releasing, that, you know, those shadows that we've learned for that have come forth either in, you know, on an individualistic level and on a collective level, we are learning from that shadow and we're leaving it and beyond in the past, and we're moving forward into the light, into this new chapter that's unwritten but full of light and higher vibration. We're birthing this new world, and within the birthing of this new world, it's important to speak that frequency of love, to hold on to that hope for this new lush reality on individualistic levels and on collective levels. Affirm to yourself, it is going to be okay. We are going to be okay. I am going to be okay. My next chapter is going to be bright. I'm going to write this beautiful new chapter. It's going to be lush. It's going to be full of nurture. It's going to be fruitful. Affirm to yourself the hope and the love and the vibration that you wish to see. It's a reason that they say words are spells. It's a reason that if people are religious, they go to church, no matter what denomination you are, and you speak or you sing or you chant your prayers. That has power, individually and collectively. It's why, you know, they speak about affirmations. You're speaking this frequency, this vibration into yourself. So, take the lesson from what is breaking and falling apart. Leave those shadows. Integrate the lesson. Integrate. You don't have to rake yourself over the coals. We all make mistakes. Now is the time to, you know, step into this new, beautiful, fruitful, bountiful world and loving yourself and in loving each other and creating, right? We have this fresh chapter. Create this new chapter and do so with words of affirmation, with actions and affirmations. Be kind. Support yourself and support others. Speak this world into existence and act this world into existence. And we will create this new, hopeful, beautiful world. So, I hope this resonates. Take parts that do resonate, leave the rest. I am sending you all so much light, so much positivity. We're going to get through this. You are powerful. You are cared for. We are collectively greater than the hurts that have been caused. And we can all step forward to create the world that we want. We get to create the world that we want. Believe it, speak it, act it. Sending you all love and light. Thank you all for being here with me. I look forward to seeing you all at the next reading. Bye.